Suzuki and the Storm versus Fonstad and the Raiders. Game 5, 2019 Memorial Cup. You're going to get my game review and 3-star selections. This game featured Habs prospects Nick Suzuki and Cole Fonstad. The Raiders facing elimination, and the Storm trying to get to the final game without having to play a semifinal game, which is a possibility if Halifax loses tonight. That's all right here at Talking Habs. With me, Rick, the #1 Habs channel dedicated to the Habs and all things hockey. So don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell. That's going to notify you of all my videos as they come out. And leave any comments you have about my video, about this game, about Nick Suzuki, Cole Fonstad, whatever, in the comment section below. Because I read them all and I love getting my comments. Okay, so this was Game 5 of the tournament. Like I said, Prince Albert was facing elimination. So they really needed to win this game, and Guelph were 1-1, and if they won, it gave them a good shot to get to the finals. If Halifax wins tonight, no, they're going to get directly to the finals, and it'll be a Rouen around a Guelph semifinal. So that's what we're facing, and they're both Habs prospects, so there was a good interest there. So right off, let me just say, I'm watching the game not on Sportsnet. I'm watching it online through a feed that sometimes doesn't come in. It just goes away, and I got to wait in between. So it's a little spotty at times, so forgive me for that. So I got home a little bit late, so I missed the first 3 minutes of the game. And the Raiders seem to... Oh, I got to get my thoughts here for a second. I got a late start to this game. 3 minutes gone when I started watching. There, now that's part gone, and I don't have to have that in my head. The Raiders seem to be in Guelph's zone a lot, starting, and Guelph not clearing the zone fast. So they were having a little trouble getting out, and there was a lot of pressure by the Raiders. At 6:34, there was a penalty to the Raiders. Pahal, I think that's how we pronounce it, Pahal, for interference. It was killed off. Guelph power play, though, still not looking right. Lots of passing, but no shots. Kind of looked like the Habs power play. A lot of passing around, nothing to the net. 9:42, Suzuki breaks in from the neutral zone. He carries it. Yeah, that's what I wrote. I got to start writing better so I can read better for you guys. Carries it over the line and pass it to Gordeev. And he finishes right at the net for the first goal of the game. It was a nice setup and a nice finish. At 11:24, Samorukov, penalty for tripping. At 11:32, like that, power play goal. Gregor shoots from the half boards, and Montgomery deflects it in past Popovich, right at the net. 1-1. Raiders push for another goal. And they get 3 or 4 quick shots on Popovich in about a minute span with sustained pressure and all that. But nothing happens. At 15:10, Entwistle. Pass cross ice to Ratcliffe in the neutral zone. Ratcliffe dangles his way through the neutral zone to the net and tucks the puck through the 5-hole. It was a really nice play. He got right at the line. He crossed the line with the puck. He dangled past a couple of guys and just nicely tucks it through the 5-hole. It was a really nice play. Ratcliffe looks good. He's big, too. He's 6'6". It'll be a nice pair, Ratcliffe and Suzuki on the same team. So it's 2-1 for Guelph. 1917, Pahal, a shot from the point. It gets deflected down by Hanoun, past Popovich to tie it up. So it's 2-2. Period ends pretty much after that. Overall, it was a good period by both sides. A tied game, but Prince Albert was playing a little better in the first than Guelph. Lots of hockey left, though. Yeah. Second period. I didn't get the shots. There was a power play each. I think Prince Albert got a power play goal, and Guelph didn't. At 1:10 in the first period, a penalty to Prince Albert Montgomery for holding. At 1:21, another one. Boom! Power play goal. Howell scores with a wrist shot from the top of the circle, from the top part of the circles, where it wasn't at the circle, but right and dead center. He was right in front of the goalie, but top of the circles. Nice shot. 3-2 for Guelph, and they don't look back from there. 5:02, Dursey intercepts at his blue line, passes up to Ratcliffe at the Raiders' blue line. Ratcliffe over to Suzuki, breaking to the net, and he dekes out the goalie for the fourth goal, and Suzuki's second of the game, and his third point. Had a good night. Suzuki had a good night. 8:24, Weisblatt for boarding. Pahala, beautiful poke check to stop a 3-on-1 during that. Guelph's playing better in this period, but Prince Albert isn't playing too bad either. Near the end of the period, and Prince Albert is getting good sustained pressure. Guelph having trouble clearing the zone. 1913, Hanley, penalty for holding. Prince Albert back on the power play. Shots at this point are 19-12 for Guelph. There you go, some shots. And then I lost the feed till 14 minutes left in the third period. It was a good period, though. Guelph was playing better. They didn't dominate the Raiders, but they were playing better and controlling more of the play. Third period. As I got the feedback, within 10 seconds, Suzuki banks a shot off the goalie from behind. Okay, that wasn't Suzuki. Hang on a second now. Okay, he didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, Suzuki for his second goal. This is his second goal. I forget exactly how the play started out, but he's behind the net. He's got the puck, and he's sweeping behind the net. And he notices, I guess he noticed if he banked it off the goalie's legs, he's going to get a goal. And that's exactly what he did. The processing was so fast in his head. And he banks it off his leg right into the net. And he knew what he was doing. You could see the smile on his face. He knew what he was doing. So that's really, he processes the game fast. That was it, right on display there. He makes it look so easy that when he's having a good game, it looks almost effortless. I really like this kid. Okay, enough Suzuki, not bashing. What's the other word? I'm missing my word, sorry. Okay, so that was his second of the night. And I wrote here, great decision making. And then the feed. I couldn't get a steady feed. That was all I really saw of the third period. But Guelph won 5-2. Prince Albert's eliminated from the tournament, and depending on tonight's game between Halifax and Rouyn-Noranda, Halifax may go right to the final game. So they win their 3-0, and they go right to the final game. And then Guelph and Rouyn-Noranda play a semi-final game. If Rouyn-Noranda wins tonight, I'm not sure how it plays out because they'll all be 2 games, 2 wins, 1 loss. So I guess goals and I don't know. I don't know how it plays out, but Guelph could get to the final game. Rouyn-Noranda can get to the final game directly, or Halifax. Guelph looked good after a so-so first period. They didn't dominate, per se, but played better and were able to finish on some of their good chances. Suzuki and Ratcliffe have some good chemistry together. It would be interesting to see what they could do on a line in the NHL, in Montreal, hopefully. So I'm going to try to cover tonight's Halifax-Rouyn-Noranda game. And the playoff games. I hope to follow all the way through. As long as the feed keeps coming in. I'm really enjoying the hockey. I'm really enjoying this hockey. I'm surprised at how good these 17, 18, 19-year-olds look. How fast they look. How good their passing is. How they look like NHL players. The game doesn't look slower. It's crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching this too long video. I'm really sorry. Check out these 2 guys. I'm going to put a couple of videos up here. Hope you like those. And that's it. Have a Bleu Blanc Rouge day from Talking Habs with me, Rick. Bye, y'all.